Hey guys, what's going on? Jake here. Today we're reviewing my first LEGO set of 2025, set number 75401, Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. Now this is a set I've kind of been holding back on for a minute now. The price is atrocious for 290 pieces. It's $45. $45, bro. Lego, why you gotta do this to me, Lego? Now just tell me, does this look like $45 of value to you? No. I walked the Lego aisle for what was like 30 minutes, I feel like. Nothing felt like it's worth the money anymore. I shouldn't be walking through the Lego aisle and not have something like catch my eye that feels like it's worth my money. Like, this box is terribly small. Like, I just don't understand how they could justify this. But with that huge price point, we gotta actually get into the set. Now into the figures. As you can see, we have 3 exclusive figures, including Anakin, Ahsoka, and her droid, R7A7. Now, these figures are really cool. They got nice details on the legs and on the back, torso. So, like, this is her Clone Wars outfit. It looks real nice earlier on. We get Anakin. Now with dark brown for his robes. I do prefer the black for the main part of his robes instead of the dark brown. But I still think it looks good. Now into the droid. He looks cool and all. It's just, like it's showing Lego cheaping out again. There's no back printing. It's literally just recoloring R2-D2's, like, prints. You don't have to do anything too original. Just change the color. Use the little hue slider and frickin' Photoshop. Whoa, now it's lime green. That's crazy, dude. I mean, I don't see any world where these figures help this set with its value. It's really irritating, which then brings us to now into the build. With this, it is, what you'd expect for the ship. It looks really accurate. Has some nice stud shooters out here in the back. I don't know what these things would be called, but they can fold in for, like, the landing, or they can be open for flight. And it's really annoying because you sell a flying ship, but you don't sell a stand or anything to make your flying ships fly. I don't want to display it like this. I shouldn't have to go buy a third-party stand. I'd want mine in a flying pose, which is why I built this flight stand, just sacrificing some pieces from a No Way Home set and Rex's Y-Wing microfighter. Thank you, Rex. But as you can see, like, this looks way cooler in a flying pose. Like, even if it's, like, flying down, it shows a cool angle. You can sit on your desk, sit on a display case, and it looks way cooler. Editing Jacob here, and this point, I kind of want to disprove. It seems like, at this point in the review, I was just kind of annoyed with the price still, and I was just getting a little overly angry about something that isn't that big of a deal. Now, would it be nice? Yes. I think for $45, there should be, just throw in a couple clear bricks, give us a flight stand. They could do it in the Avengers Tower with that, like, 2-piece stand with the pins. But that isn't too big of a deal. But let's actually get to the build of the set. Now, this set is really well designed. It looks accurate. It has stud shooters and everything. It just doesn't have much more than that. It's literally just stud shooters. Like, you do get a spot to put your lightsabers here in the bottom, which is always a nice feature from LEGO. I do appreciate that. It just feels like you don't really get much for your $45 here. You can open this thing up. This is really nice because this is printed and not a sticker, which is appreciated. But it does have that kind of faded white printing and, like, a little gap where they couldn't print a design and where there's, like, no bricks covering this little arch. So it's just kind of like a big gap there. On the front here, we have this nice little design of the window. And with all that, you can just slide your little Ahsoka right in there. And bam, there she is. You can set her in there. You can see her. Looks cool. You shoot your stud shooter. If I can figure out which one to do it. There's really no features to the set. Like, it's just the one and then the lightsaber on the side, but that's not really a feature. Okay, buddy. You're getting back in there. I just don't get where LEGO thought this was a good price point. 290 pieces. You do get your little astromech there that can go in his little spot. But literally, look how small this thing is. It's not that big. $40. Like, this thing's $15. Got 100 some pieces for that. You know, 2 licensed characters and everything. I don't get how the Disney tax could be so bad that it could make what should be a $30 set $15 more. Literally one whole mech set more. I just don't get it. I feel like there's so much better ways you could spend your money. The only reason I bought this is because I got all this extra money from tips at my work, and I was like, I like this set, so I'll use that towards it and just pay whatever was left. But there's literally nothing to this set that could make it worth $45. I literally waited 3 months, still didn't go on sale. It's insane. Like, look how nice this set is. Wow, it's beautiful. It's a really nice build for what it is. But $45. In no world should this be $45. Now, yes, you get 3 new figures that are all exclusive to the set. But let's be serious. I and you shouldn't really see the value in this set either. I don't think there's a world where LEGO should be charging so much for their sets. As consumers, we need to start voting with our wallets. There's just so much stuff in LEGO now that is just not worth your money, that you should not be buying. Like the X-Men mansion, that only had 9 figures, was kind of small, not much interior space. No world is that worth $330. And I've gotten almost every other Marvel modular. I didn't get the Sanctum, but I've had all the other ones. And that one just does not have the value. That costs more than the Daily Bugle at its original price. It just makes no sense with LEGO's pricing anymore. It's actually very freaking irritating that they think they can charge that much. Overall, though, I'd say the set is still a good set, you know. Even though it's not worth your money, you can still feel that there was effort put into the build and everything. I just don't see a world where it's worth that much. Like, yeah, getting a new Anakin and a classic kind of robe is cool, and a Padawan Ahsoka, but none of that's worth $45. None of it. Overall, I just can end my rant and review with this. LEGO is not worth your money anymore. There's much better collectibles you could be spending your money on. And I just don't know how much longer I could support them. Let me know what you guys think of this set down below, and if you'll be picking it up. I'd say only get it on clearance. See ya.